sofa a bit. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Let me get the chat up. Ooh, I'll put the sound down first, that would help. Listen, I've got a beautiful wreath. I'm going to show you it in a minute. Let me just get the chat and everything up. Look at me, Poppy's face there squashed in. Well, she's always round about me. So if we wait to see the beautiful wreath I got, lovely Ashley got me an autumn wreath. Know how I've got a spring wreath that's in the shape of a bunny rabbit. I've got my summer one, which is up just now. I've got my new one, and I've got my winter one. So I've got a wreath for all seasons for my door. Do you look at the wee baby right here? How'd you feel some more? Good morning, how'd you feel some more? Look at this wee baby. Molly, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Wait, you see it, Sophia. I'll need to replenish. I mean, so I've been watching this thing. I've watched it about 50 times, and I love that thing. About this Jewish family and the word replenish. I'm going to need to use replenish a lot, Sophie. That's a great word. Oh, it's so funny. I've cut my thumb though. That's what I've done just now. I shouldn't pick at my thumb. I know, it was hilarious. So, Rafi girl, good morning, lovely Rafi. Wait till I show you my beautiful new wreath. And she also got me other things. I'm hoping that she comes in because I'm going to hang it up. I'm going to hang it up. Wait till I show you it. It's beautiful. Wait till I show you this. Look at my beautiful autumn wreath. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's going up just now because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling autumny. So I'm going to apply a bit of thread, wool on the back of this bit here. So it can hang it on my door, and I'm going to hang it up on my door. So because I'm so ready for the autumn. I'm so ready for it. So let me just get a bit of wool. We'll hang this up. Oh God! Look, he's were nearly over. Yes, and I've got my wee pump. I'll show you again in a minute once I get up. My wee pumpkin patch over there that I've done. Jenny, good morning, good morning. Look what lovely Ashley bought me. Isn't it gorgeous? Right, wait a minute to apply this. Where's its face? Let me see where I want it to. Like that. I do want it to be like that. So, right here, we'll add this loop. Like that. Like that. There we go. And we'll just trim that. And then we'll go and hang it up. Is that going to be too long? No, I think that'll be okay. Right, wait, I'll show you my pumpkin patch that I done yesterday. Look, there's my wee pumpkin patch. See it? Look at my wee pumpkins. Right, let's put this outside. If it's too long, that string I'll fix it. I'll put these on the wall. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch. Stones. Wait a minute. Right. Right, so there's the summer one. Do you know, I wonder if I should actually put... Yeah, that looks better. Move this along a bit. Do you like it? Autumn. And there's my summer one. So my summer one will go away. It's beautiful. I love it. Right. I'll keep this wee box here for the summer one can go in. Right. Ouch. Edge of there's my Ashley bought me it. Ashley bought me it. And she didn't, Hannah, good morning, good morning. She didn't just buy me that, she bought me these as well. That my toilet's going to have in it at the weekend. In fact, they're going to be, look at this box full of these beautiful things. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, you could hang them up. I could put them all over the place. I'm going to be putting them in my bathroom. And it takes the wee batteries, the wee batteries. So I can always buy more batteries for them. So I've got all these lovely, lovely wee things that I'm going to, I'll put some over on the pumpkin place just now. Wait a minute to put some over there. We'll put, let me see where. I'll put one there. Put two there just now. I'll show you. My wee pumpkin patch. See, my pumpkin doesn't look bad, didn't it? No, now. It did look a bit questionable before. And that beautiful wreath is gorgeous. So that's me got a wreath for all seasons. That's my summer one. I'll show you my summer one. That's my summer one. That's going away. And I've got a lovely winter one that I've had up for a few years. A nice winter one. So that's me. I've got a wreath of... And the summer one's probably my least, because summer's my least favourite season, to be honest. I like the dark nights and the dark mornings. Becky, good morning, good morning. Good morning, lovely Becky. So here's hoping my crochet hooks come today, because I can't wait to get started. Can't wait to get started on this crocheting. Who knew you could crochet spiders, webs and stuff like that? The place is going to be decked out. Just as well I've got a lot of black thread. I've got plans. So if you can't, I'm going to be crocheting you something, but I can't tell you what it is. It might work out horribly wrong. It might be like a blob. But I'm hoping it's going to turn out cute, the thing that I'm crocheting you. And if I can do it, of course. The only thing I've ever crocheted in my life's a line. I can do a line, so I'm a beginner crocheter. So we'll see how we go with that. What day is it today? Today's Thursday. Can you believe it's Thursday already? This week has flew in. The older you get, the week's just flying. I can't believe it. I should actually do my nails. Can't be bothered though. Can't be bothered now. Just want to watch the thing that me and Sophie have been watching. It's hilarious. I'll show you it. Let me just, how do I do this again? Right, I turn this sound down. That's what I do. I turn this sound down. Right, wait till I show you this. This is what me and Sophie have been watching this morning. It's absolutely hilarious. Right, how do I rewind that? Right, wait a minute. It goes to the start. And then I'll show you it. They should make a whole series with these people. These people are hilarious. The dad is just absolutely hilarious. And this thing, I'll show you in a minute. It's hilarious. Oh dear. And Sophie, the uncle sounds as if he's an absolute hoot and awe. Right, wait. Wait till you see this. This is hilarious. Right. Right. Let me play it. Wait a minute.
You're supposed to take the warm ones and fill it up after you finish.
You didn't have one today.
I saw you have a soda pop today.
I had one yesterday. No, I had a million yesterday.
You had a million.
But I definitely might.
You're supposed to replenish. You take the
You
refill
didn't
the
replenish.
refrigerator.
Damn it.
I can't believe it. I never have anything after you've been here.
Oh, fuck! If I touch you anything, I touch you to replenish.
Seriously, what? Refrigerator, everything.
Didn't we have a refrigerator in the basement? And if you went downstairs in the basement and got a soda, what was the fucking rule? Okay. What the fuck? Danny doesn't fucking replenish.
No, I listen. I think it's a microcosm of more serious things.
Oh, I think that's hilarious. I think that's hilarious. Replenish. I'm going to need to use that word. That's a great word. I don't think I've ever used it before, but there you are. Becky, I'm looking forward to even giving it a go, the whole crocheting thing. It looks a lot of fun. I've got the needles I've got coming. They're no needles, they're hooks. The hooks I've got coming, there's like 4 or 5 different sizes of hook. So I'm a newbie at it. So, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But look at that, all my lovely wee lanterns and everything like that. I'll be cleaning my bathroom. Gotten it tomorrow. I like to bleach it on a Friday, just in case I've got any visitors on a Saturday. Anyway, so I'm going to have it all nice. You know, my wee lanterns. They're so cute. See, at Halloween I could have them. I know how I've got the wee peg things outside. I could have them all hanging up like that. They're so cute. Thank you so much, Ashley, for my gifts. That's awful kind of you. And I love my. I feel I'm really am feeling autumny, autumnal, whatever the word is, autumny. Right, Poppy, come up. Poppy's trying her hardest to get up. Up you come then, wee girl. Come on up to your mummy. Try it. Try and jump. Jump with your wee leggers. Jump as high as you can. There we go. There. That's our mummy's baby right here. Look at this baby. Yes. So I don't know what I'll try first. I think I might try the ghost first because that looks as if it's pretty easy to do a ghost. And I'll just keep pausing because there's loads of tutorials on online, so I'll just keep pausing it and hopefully I can do something decent because I've got all this wool. I've got the wool, so and I don't know if I want to make any more pumpkins. They two are nice. My pumpkin, I think that's enough pumpkins over there. I have actually got. No, I think it. I've got quite a few pumpkins up the loft. So I have. Where am I going to put them? Oh, listen, I'll find places. You know what I'm like. I'll find places to put the pumpkins. Oh, I'm really quite tired this morning though. I've been up since 5 o'clock, but I'm feeling really quite tired. I was up a few times during the night. I just couldn't sleep. But I might do my nails. Maybe do my nails today. And yeah, my videos on Saturday. I've been thinking about what I'm going to do on Saturday. I think I'm going to do a knitting video, but I'm going to be knitting use. So basically, I'll just be using all the different sizes of knitting needles and knitting these like that, and making sounds with them and things like that. The fairy mushroom, what ones was that? I've got loads of fairies and I've got loads of mushrooms. Oh yeah, yeah, I've still got my I'll show you stuff. I've still got my stickers on the door. My door will stay like that until it's wishy-washy, and then I'll get new ones. I'll show you my door. There it is. Yeah, I've got all my wee door, all my wee fairies and stuff. Yeah. Poppy's going tonto in there. Ashley, good morning. Look, do you like it? Isn't it gorgeous? I love it so much. Do you like it? Thank you so much. It goes nice, doesn't it? Thank you so much. I love it. And I've got two of my wee pumpkin lanterns over there. Can you see them over there? But they're going to be scattered about. They're going to be scattered about the house, look. And they do come with batteries. So some of them will be in my bathroom this Saturday. I'll be nice lights in my bathroom. And there's quite a few of them. So, in fact, my brother, as I said to you the other day, my brother and his wife are coming up on the 28th. We're having a wee, it's a Saturday, so I'll still be doing my live stream with you guys. The 28th, that's the day before Peter's birthday. And my brother and his wife are coming down. We're going to be doing a wee spooky get together. Because he's got all the ghost hunting equipment and things like that. So we're going to be having a nice day down here. So I'll have all the wee pumpkins. I was thinking maybe having them lying in my hallway or something. I'll have the place nice and spooky anyway. All my decorations will be out, so it's going to be lovely. Thank you so much again, Ashley. That was very, very kind of you. Look, there's my summer one. I've put my summer one in the box. That's my summer one. That's saying bye-bye to next summer. Next summer. Like that. Bye-bye. Summer wreath. My least favourite one. My least favourite wreath. But it's still cute. And my glass is dirty. Do any of you that wear glasses sometimes be like, God, it's foggy looking, and you realise it's your glasses? See, I've still got the oil on my scalp. I'll be washing that off later. So, is that better? That's better. There we are. I can't wait. Ashley, I'm so in the mood now. I'm so in the mood. See, since I've got my wee pumpkins and my lanterns and my wreath on, I'm starting to think I'll need to get Peter to go up the loft. The girls, Sophie will come into the house next week. They'll be dun, skeletons and stuff like that hanging about the place. You're a bit early, Mama, you know, not for me. And then, see, as soon as the Halloween stuff comes down, the Christmas stuff goes up. So, the 1st of November, I put my stuff up, my Christmas stuff up. I like Christmas for 2 months, my house. I like to make the most of it. And I just love the feeling. See having the only light on in your living room is maybe your laptop or your TV and the Christmas tree. But saying that, see my autumn decorations, my lights that I put around there, they're like, I've said, like autumn leaves. And I've got purple lights, that's right. I've got purple, I think I've got green, and I've got orange lights, the classic Halloween colours. So, and I've got my new unit, so I don't know how I'm going to decorate that this year. And my nutcrackers, where'll I put my nutcrackers? I might need to move some of the toys away while it's Christmas so that I can get my nutcrackers out. I know, Ashley, see, this is it. I really, at my age, I don't care what anybody thinks anymore. But see, in my youth, I would always care what people would be thinking. Oh, can I put my tree up? Because people are going to be saying, look at her with her tree up. Do you know, see if the only thing people can say about me is, look at her, she's got a Christmas tree up early. That'd be a good day for me because, you know, I did get some hate, you know. Oh, Hannah, me too. I love lights. I love lights. And I've told you how I think. I love like lights so much because I've constantly got wee lights and stuff like that going. And to me, it's like a warm feeling of going home. And it stems from when I was a wee girl and I used to have to spend a lot of time in the hospital. Now, I don't need tiny violins. This is just a factual story. And I would be spending like weeks at a time in the hospital, right? And my mum and dad couldn't stay in the hospital in the days. They had to leave. So there was a whole abandonment issue, even though they didn't abandon me. But that's the way I felt. And the only contact I would get would be doctors sticking needles in me and stuff like that. So it wasn't a good time in my life. So when I was getting sent home, right, it would usually be at night time, and for some reason it was always kind of like in the darker months. And see, when I got out of hospital, and that drive home for the hospital to my house through Glasgow city centre, and it's dark and all the hotels, his lights were all lit up and things like that. It just made me feel so wonderful and as if like a warm feeling of going home. So I think maybe me with all the lights and stuff like that, I love lights and everything. I think it comes, maybe stems for there. I've spoke to my therapist about this, because I think that's how we lights, twinkling lights and stuff like that give me a certain kind of feeling, a lovely, warm, cozy, happy feeling, right? That some people just be like, it's just lights. To me, it's not. To me, it's a deep feeling. So that's when I think I've got I've got to have wee lights everywhere. I've got to have lights. And just looking at them makes me feel good. So it doesn't matter what anybody else says. Look, the 1st of November, the bloody tree's gonna... Listen, the Partridge Family Christmas album will be getting played. And I'm going to tell you right now, for the past few nights, I've been falling asleep listening to the Nutcracker Ballet. See, as soon as I start feeling an autumn kind of twinge in the air, I'm like, that's it. Bust out the Nutcracker. Get the Partridge Family going. Hannah, my whole, see the fence that's there, my wall and the fence, the whole length of that fence all the way along has got solar lights, colourful ones. See my fairy village I've got out there, that's got solar green lights all around it. You'll be able to, one of my streams that I was driving home from my astronomy club, it was dark, and I showed you all my lights. I've got loads of lights. I've got lights on the tree down there in my front garden. I've got lights on my back garden. I've got lights everywhere. Lights, lights. They always just make me feel lovely all year round. I've got lights in my garden, all down that fence and everything like that. So it just makes me feel good. Yeah, I've got loads and loads of solar lights and solar fountains as well. Lights and water. I love the sound of trickling water, but I think everybody likes that sound. It's nice and relaxing. But to me, that's can you, Hannah, my motorway driving? Saying that, our motorways aren't nearly as big as the motorways over in America. They motorways are like, they are motorways. I don't even know if you call them motorways. These highways, I think you call them. We call them motorways. Yeah, cosy blankets, Ashley. A nice cosy blanket. Watching something good in the telly. Something spooky. Listen, that's what I was wanting to talk about. But what is your opinions on Hocus Pocus 3? They're meant to be making a Hocus Pocus 3 this year. Now, I watched Hocus Pocus 2 last year, and it was good, right? But it wasn't like the first one. So I'm afraid that the Hocus Pocus 3 is just going to not be the same. Sometimes I think they ruin a good thing. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I think... sometimes I feel as if that they're going to ruin it. Like, they're meant to be making a remake of It's a Wonderful Life. No, I don't know if they're going to make that, because that's a classic. Sometimes they should just leave things be and go for another storyline or something. So, I'll still watch Hocus Pocus 3. I'll still definitely watch it. I'll be wanting to watch it, but I don't think, I think they're going to be running it into the ground and it's not going to be good. Yeah, and as I say, It's a Wonderful Life. It's an absolute classic. I mean, I wouldn't touch that. I wouldn't touch that with a barge pole. I wouldn't touch it. I'd make up by mind. Look, there's other ideas out there. There's other ideas. No, I want to see Beetlejuice 2, Ashley, definitely. I'm definitely excited about Beetlejuice 2. Michael Keaton, he's just amazing. And I'm not, is Johnny Depp in it? I'm not sure if Johnny Depp's in it or not. I know Winona Ryder's in it. I'm hoping Johnny Depp's in it because that's going to be great. Listen, he can come in and Beetlejuice my house. See if it was Johnny Depp, I'd be saying Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp 3 times. Michael Keaton, Michael Keaton, Michael Keaton. I'll be saying it 3 times to see if he. But listen, I always do believe there's a wee bit of magic in the air around about Halloween time. I always believe that the air is filled with some kind of electricity, some kind of spooky feeling. And don't forget, Ashley, I don't know if you've heard this story, but it's absolutely true. We seen devil worshippers, right? No, the whole of Scotland is like this, right? I've never seen them since. But this was back when we just moved here, right? We moved here for the centre of Glasgow. We moved here, and it was like a new town, and there was like no many houses and stuff like that, right? And there was loads and loads of like glen and thick forest kind of thing, right? And we had just not long moved into my mum and dad's house, and the glen, mind I took you down to Mary Queen of Scots. Well, our house overlooked all of that, right? And it wasn't Halloween. It was the eve of Halloween that we seen this. So this is when they do their thing. It's not actually on Halloween at 12 o'clock that they do this. They do whatever they're doing the day before. And it was late at night and I'd fell asleep down the stair or something, and it was time to go to bed. I went up to bed. And as we went up to bed, and my brother said, there's something happening. There's a fire out there, right? And I was a wee girl in a bed, and I could see the fire, and it was people, and they were dancing round this fire in the nude. Now, as I say, they'd need a bloody medal, because see in October to be nude in Scotland dancing round a fire, I'm telling you, you're gonna need some kind of alcohol or something like that, because it would freeze the balls off a brass monkey, as they say. So these people were like dancing round this fire kind of thing. But I don't think they realised people were staying in their houses yet or whatever. But that was the only time we got to see them. I think they moved further deeper into the woods or whatever like that. But the reason we knew it wasn't just like folk having a mad like party, like orgy or something like that, was because we were finding dead animals. And I'm talking like domestic animals and compromising positions and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, us as kids, but oh my God, you know, we'd be poking things with sticks and all that, and we wouldn't. And you know the name of them? I'll never forget the name of them. They were called the Red Hoods, right? That was the name of them, the Red Hoods. And the reason we knew that, because they would be writing things on trees, right? There was symbols and all that, all wrote in trees. It was crazy, and these dead, unfortunate, bloody dead animals and stuff like that. And the burn, the wee burn that's down where Mary Queen of Scots is, I showed you that's where the burn is. That burn's called the Red Burn. So they've took their name for the burn, I think, and called themselves the Red Hoods. And that was the only time we did see them. As I say, I think that when they realised people had moved into their houses, they moved their shenanigans deeper into the woods kind of thing. But that was a kicking off, and that was the day before Halloween. That was like Halloween, like midnight, like 11 o'clock before Halloween. So basically the 30th of October, that was all kicking off. So that must be when they do their thing. And there's a big difference between devil worshippers and people that do Wicca. Completely different things, right? Completely different thing. One of them is people that worship Satan, right? But people that do Wicca, it's more about the seasons and the earth and things like that. And the Green Man, I've got a Green Man that I got for Rosalind Chapel out in the hall. The Green Man, although it looks terrifying, the Green Man is your friend. The Green Man is meant to warden off any evil spirits that's going to come into your house. Is the Green Man. The Green Man is like the king of the forest kind of thing, and he's there to protect you. So green men are not like they might look scary, but they're not. They're not like an evil thing. So there's completely difference between the devil worshippers and people that do Wicca. Wicca's a completely different thing. Natural herbs, as I say, the change of the seasons, things like that. And if you are like me, you can smell the change in the seasons. No, that's a thing. That's like a Wiccan thing probably, that you can just, it's just Mother Nature, if you like. You can, oh, it smells like summer, it smells like autumn, it smells like winter. You know, you've got these smells. Yes, Martin, good morning, good morning. So yeah, so that is a thing. They definitely exist. These people, but listen, to be dancing on fires naked in October in Scotland, I'm telling you, I wouldn't. Let me just say, it wouldn't have done the guys any favours. Let me just say that. I wouldn't have done the guys any favours. Listen, whew, you know, I wouldn't even go outside in your jammies in October. You're like, oh, bloody freezing. But maybe they were out their face on something. I don't know. But they weren't messing about anyway, that's for sure, because they were doing all sorts of crazy stuff down there. And that was the name of them, the Red Hoods. I'd never forget it. But the thing was, no, if that would have been me, right, and me and my kids were looking out in the window and I'd have seen this and knew what was going on, my mum was like, and that's the devil worshippers, right? Don't forget, I was brought up Catholic, right? And that's the devil worshippers down there worshipping Satan. Look. No, I'd have been like, oh, it's just people having a wee bonfire. Come on, get into bed, guys. Nothing to see. I'd have been like that. My mum was brutally honest, going, that's the devil worshippers down there. You know what they're doing? Worshipping Satan. Right? And it was Halloween the next day. I was in my bed like that. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Devil worshippers. So there you are. I mean, I did have I still have the odd nightmare about bloody devil worshippers. There was another island in Scotland, funny enough, right now I'm thinking about it. There was meant to be an island for that kind of thing. And it was in the Isle of Arran. Efron, good morning. It's in the island of Arran, right? And there's a wee bit in the Isle of Arran and there's a bit called a Lamb Lash. Hold on, let's see if I can get this up. I'm going to show you this wee island. Right, there it is there. It's called the Holy Isle. Right, now, when I was wee, this island was meant to be an island for that kind of shenanigan. There it is. There it is. The Holy Isle. And when I was a wee girl, we went there, and it was seemingly a place that the people that were doing all this devil worshipping would go to, so that they were away from, like, prying eyes today, whatever the hell that is. I'd prefer not to know what they're up to. But they would, that was a tale back then. That, and the irony for it to be called Holy Isle, do you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff. I'm not saying the whole of Scotland's riddled with them, by the way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying probably everywhere in the world you get people that do that kind of worshipping. But it's no people that do Wicca. It's two different things completely. Yeah, we're on to the devil worshippers today. Who knows what we'll be talking about tomorrow? Oh, Athelia, yes. I heard that monks used to be on that island as well. I know the seagulls outside, they're going for it. Listen, at least I'm safe here, but I'm telling you, that was that you could lie detect me. That was absolutely true. But when I was a wee girl, about what was seen, and the things that was seen down the glen as well afterwards, like as I say, the dead things that hadn't died naturally. Let's say crazy stuff. Just shows you get these mad. Stay away from them, guys. Stay away from them. I'm just saying here, stay away from them. But as a wee girl, as I say, but what the hell was my mother thinking? Why did my mum not go like that right into bed? Everything. That's just kids playing with bonfires like that. It's devil worshippers. Saying that, I remember going to my bed as a wee girl, terrified about nuclear war. Again, my mother should have been like, just go to bed. Instead of that, she was like, and they've got one button each. And if one of these people pressed the button, my mother was just brutally honest like that. And again, I'd been in my bed like that, trying to sleep. You know, when I should have been out playing and stuff like that, enjoying myself. I'm like an 8-year-old terrified of bloody nuclear war. That shouldn't happen. Ashley, yes, but there's that forest in Japan that's meant to be the worst. That, in fact, some YouTuber had done a very tasteless live stream for that forest. There's a forest in Japan just at the bottom of a mountain range, and that's meant to be like a really, really haunted forest. But that's also a place that people go to unalive a lot. I don't know how I would feel about going there. Curiosity, I would want to go there, but I wouldn't want to be disrespectful to anybody we going there, because it's kind of like the Titanic. See, when you think about the Titanic, that's a grave site. Do you know what I mean? That's a grave site. We shouldn't be going down and picking things off the floor of the where the wreckage is and stuff like that. That's a grave site. So, but why? There's a lot of like my last house was haunted as anything. I don't feel anything in this. I really don't feel any haunting in this house. In fact, when I moved there, the first thing I noticed was the energy. It felt completely different from the energy in the old place. In the old place, there was always like a heavy energy. You could actually feel it in your head. It was so heavy. And when I moved in here, everything was so beautiful and light and breezy and all that. But my brother's going to bring down all his ghost things, and we'll see if there's any ghosties going about. Yes, that's right, Ashley. I'd seen a man that goes about that forest, because what they'll see is there'll be a car that's been parked at the forest entrance for like months without anybody going back to it, so they know that somebody's went into the forest and hasn't came back out. But that particular YouTuber, I can't mind his name, but it was some guy, and he went, and some poor soul had done something, and he had it on video. That's just disrespecting that. That's just disrespectful. Well, listen, if there's any in this, it's that they're quite happy I've got it, because they have a right good laugh every Saturday night. That's him, Logan Paul, that's him. I think he was a big YouTuber as well. I think his channel terminated, didn't he? Nothing funny about that, by the way, because the thing that I didn't watch it all, but I'd seen clips of it, and even then it was all pixelated, which I'm glad of. But they were laughing about it. No, it's not a laughing matter. That's not a laugh. That's like going to a cemetery and laughing about it. There's some things in life, there's lines that you just don't go, and that's one place that's disrespectful. But I'd like to. Do you know where I would love to go? Up at Wallace's Monument or some place like that. But I'd need a crowd with me. I couldn't do that myself. I could do it with a crowd. We could all go up to Wallace's Monument or something like that and have a wee bit of Dutch courage with us and have a night. But that'd be terrifying, because see, when it's dark there, it would be pitch black. There's a lot of light pollution here, but up there, and the noises, it'd be that and Dracula's castle. I'd love to go to Dracula's castle. I would love to go there and do a bit of ghost hunting there. But you'd need to keep me out the torture room, because I'd be going, look what I can do. You know, I'd have my thumbs and the thumb screws going, look at my thumbs. And I'd be doing all that and end up in a terrible, terrible accident would happen. Keep me away from the torture rooms. Ashley, do you know when my brother and his wife went and it was really good? There's a ghost tour in Edinburgh. The Edinburgh Dungeons or something like that, right? There's this ghost tour. And there's a particular bit here. It's like an alcove. And people go with toys, little dollies and things like that. Because this particular bit's meant to be haunted with the spirit of a little girl. And anybody that visits takes a little doll or something to leave it there so that she doesn't follow you home or something. I'd be like, get her a Barbie, get the Barbie dream house. That's what I'm leaving, to make sure she doesn't come home with me. Stay there and get the Barbie dream house. They loved that. They loved that. And it's all the old cobble streets and things. I'm pretty sure there'll be lots of ghost hunting things on here about it. But yeah, I love all that kind of spooky stuff. It's especially, as I say, coming up to Halloween, it always makes me feel like excited. We should all go. We should all just go to Wallace's Monument one night. We'd need to stay the night though, because I'd probably need a wee bit of flavouring to stay there. That, do you know, we would never split up. That's one place that we wouldn't go, do you know what, let's all split up or go in our different directions. We've seen them movies a million times. You know what happens if MD splits up? See, if I need the toilet, you're all coming with me. We're all going to the toilet, but that's it. Nobody's splitting up. You go that way and I'll go away that way in this spooky wood. No, nobody's, no. In fact, I'd get a rope and tie us all together so we physically can't get split up. How about that? That's what we'll do. Well, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to check Amazon and see if these bloody crochet hooks are going to come. I'm desperate to get into some crocheting. But thank you again, Ashley. I'm feeling more Halloween-y now that I've got my wreath and all that up and all my wee lights and everything. And I love you all very much for spending time with me. So have a lovely Thursday, and I'll be back tomorrow, Friday, and we'll have that Friday feeling, because the next day will be Saturday, and we know what Saturday's bath day. I'll need to get a bath bomb or something like that, so I can have a cozy. Oh, do you know what I've still got, Ashley? I've still got the bath salts that you gave me. So there you are. So I will have a nice bath. I'll have some nice bath salts in with me. So there, that'll be good. So I love you all very, very much, and I will see you all tomorrow. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, everyone.